Now, your Storm Track weather with meteorologist Eli Millard.
Well, a record-setting day today. We saw temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s, but it's very dry, posing that risk for some fire danger. And it's very windy. A shot of our Holton cam, that flag is blowing all over the place. Still in a red flag warning, and that expires until 6 o'clock. Really, after sundown, our conditions will drastically improve for that fire danger. But right now, for the next 45 minutes or so, certainly something we're watching for some more grass fires. But still a mostly clear sky, some high clouds currently at Emporia right now, and the same story currently in central Topeka. Temperatures, though, extremely warm, 75 degrees. That's even cooler than what we were at earlier. Winds out of the west, about 12 miles per hour. Winds should drastically calm down over the next hour and a half or so, which is certainly good news. But today, like I mentioned, a record-setting day. Got up to 82 degrees today. It's 30 degrees above average. Average high this time of year, 52 degrees. And then broke a 114-year-old record that was set back in 1910 of a high of 80 degrees. We beat that by 2 degrees today. And many places didn't get that warm as a cold front is setting up. Here it is to see the difference in colors. A yellow color towards southeastern Nebraska, and then green the farther north and west you go. That is kind of settling in our northwestern counties. We're a little bit cooler in the lower to middle 70s today, but out ahead of that, we saw temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Still 78 currently at Burlington, 77 in Emporia, 72 at Manhattan, 70 at Marysville, 75 currently in Topeka, but very dry. That's where we've seen those grass fires. Dew points in the upper 20s and lower 30s. When you see that big of a difference between your temperature and your dew point, that's where you know you are in some dry conditions and windy. But you see winds are already starting to calm down in our north and western counties, about 10 to 15 miles per hour to the west. Still a little bit breezy in our eastern counties, and that's where we're still seeing that fire danger really over the next hour and a half or so. Once the sun goes down, everything will drastically improve, but very high for our eastern counties. Still high where we see those lighter winds, but still we're watching that chance for some fire danger throughout the next hour and a half or so. But going into tomorrow, we'll bottom out tomorrow morning. Still very warm in the middle 50s. Something we're watching, though, that cold front is setting up, and depending on where that settles in, could be a little bit cooler than this, or we could get up to the middle 70s, but don't be surprised if that cold front moves a little bit farther south and east, and that'll limit our high temperatures. Think really upper 60s and lower 70s for tomorrow afternoon. But winds calming down in the next couple of hours, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll briefly see southeasterly breezes in the overnight hours, and we'll still be breezy throughout early on Monday morning, especially with that south wind. But that cold front starts to move through, and that'll make our winds out of the north 15 to 20 miles per hour. That'll cool us down really for the next week or so, and we'll see temperatures in the lower 60s. Some high clouds now moving in, and well, generally today it was a mostly sunny day. As this upper level low pressure system starting to settle in, this is what's going to bring our cold front in. That's what's going to bring us those cooler temperatures and even a rain chance for early tomorrow morning. Not a high rain chance, but a few showers could pop up early tomorrow morning. Really, I think the best chance will be in our eastern and southeastern counties. That quickly moves out, but a better rain chance is on the way. Here's Wednesday afternoon, lots of cloud cover, but check out Thursday. Starting off very early on Thursday morning. We're talking about a soaker here. It could be quite a bit of rain with this system, our first early spring soaker, and throughout Thursday evening, well, and early on Friday. So almost over 24 hours of rain possible for later on this week. Your 7-day forecast, we're looking at a high tomorrow of 70 degrees, cooler than what we saw today. Early rain for our southeastern counties, 64 on Tuesday, 65 on Wednesday. Here comes that chance of rain, 70% chance of rain on Thursday, 40% on Friday. That moves out. Still cooler air hangs on for the first half of the weekend, but then after that, back warming up for the weekend, 61 on Sunday, lots of sunshine. So finally, we're dry right now, but there is some relief, possibly some showers for some folks tomorrow morning. But really, the midweek, towards the end of this week, a better rain chance.
Yeah, with all those grass fires and wind, we'll definitely need some of that rain. But even as a cool down perspective, it's 55, I think that was.
Yeah.
Like, that's not all that bad.
No, it's not bad. It's about average for this time of year. So we're still going to be average to above average throughout this week. So.
Yeah, we'll take it. Thank you, Eli.